Well, good afternoon. I'm Martin Tyler with the Southwest Wildlife Foundation, and we're going to go grab that golden eagle that we've had for the last few months. It came in as a juvenile but starving to death, and it's doing very, very well. So come on, let's grab that eagle. We just got off the freeway. We got a phone call about 5 minutes ago about a young golden eagle. And so we're racing out to see it. This is the time of year where the young golden eagles first start flying, and they frequently get separated from mom and dad, and they end up starving to death and not being able to feed themselves. Okay, looks like we've arrived. We've got people right here. All around, make sure nobody don't hit anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a young golden. Hey kiddo, you having a bad day, sweetie? I got you. You're all right.
You got it picked up without getting grabbed, huh?
So, yeah, so we actually used that.
Okay, sweetie.
You take a picture.
Hold your face up. Yeah, Alex, hold up 1 second.
Okay, little boy, here we go. That's my boy. That's
Still
my
got
boy.
some baby down.
Yes, no, he's just a baby. He's doesn't have his feathers all the way grown, and he really should not have been separated from mom, but obviously he got separated. We'll get you put next to Scout. There we go. Okay. Yeah, just come on in. And as you see, we do have the white-bellied bald eagle, and it's doing very well. It just needs to grow feathers. And then we have our juvenile golden up on its perch, and that's the one we're going to catch right now. And we're going to go release it back to the wild where it belongs. So let's grab that eagle. Hey, kiddo. I know. You're okay. Now, as you see, we don't hesitate. You know, you don't mess around. You get them and you get them caught real fast. That is less stress on them and helps to keep both them and you safe. So here's my sweetie. Hi, baby. How you? Oh, hi. Good morning. How you doing? Are you ready to go home? So anyway, beautiful juvenile golden, this spring's chick. Let's get you a little bit of information here. If you look at the tail, you'll see there's a nice white band on the tail right here. Okay, that's a juvenile. As an adult, they lose that white band when they're 5 years old. So that's one of the ways we can tell it's juvenile. And this one was out on the desert, starving to death, horribly dehydrated, and some people picked it up and put it in the back of their car. They called us and we ran out, and it just laid there dying. But she's in perfect condition. You can see the white under the wing right here. Okay, this is also juvenile. We call these the mirrors. And so if you watch a golden eagle fly overhead and you see that white shining down on you, that's a juvenile golden eagle and not an adult as well. Wonderful, wonderful feet. I know, sweetie. We're gonna let you go in just a minute, in a little bit. Look at those beautiful talons. Those feet are absolutely perfect. 600 pounds per square inch of crushing power in those feet. They can easily drive those talons through my hand and crush the small bones of my hand. So these are extremely dangerous, and you want to make sure that you're very, very careful with them. Now the golden eagle is different than the bald eagle. The bald eagle is what we call a sea eagle, which feeds on fish and carrion primarily. The golden eagle is what we call a booted eagle, which basically means, as you can see on his feet right here, you can see the feathers go all the way down to the top of the foot. And so this is a booted eagle because it has feathers to the top of the foot, and this is primarily a hunter scavenger. And so this eagle does not eat fish. Well, let's go get a hood on you to help keep you calm, sweetie, and let's get you in the car and get going. You're all right. Try this one. Okay. Now this is a hood. This is to help keep them calm while we transport them. This goes over its head, covers his eyes. And hopefully he'll keep that on until we get to the relief site. There's my baby. The parents don't teach them how to hunt, and most people believe that they're with their parents for months or years, and that's really not the case. Once the eagles start to fly, they follow the parents around, and by the time you get to the end of July, they're pretty much on their own. About 80% of all birds of prey do not survive the first year, and this is a good reason why they don't survive, is they don't have the kind of long-term nurturing relationship with their parents like humans do. It's very fast, and it's over very, very quickly, and it's really, truly is a sink or swim. You either survive or you don't. Okay, we are up here at the sea overlook above Cedar City, and we've got our eagle in the box, and we're going to release it back to the wild. And here's the most dangerous part, guys, and I say this every time. Grabbing a full-grown wild eagle out of an enclosed box. And if I don't get a hold of those feet, my next stop is going to be the hospital. And so this is the dangerous part, is to get him out of that box without getting caught. So you got to be a little quick. Just like that. Here's my friend. Shh, 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 shh. We got you. Here we go. Yes, here we go. He got a little car sick in there. He threw up some of his dinner or his breakfast. So he wasn't happy with the drive.
That's why he was driving fast. It's like, doesn't sound good.
Yeah, he was fussing, and we wanted to get him up here as quickly as possible. Get him out. Okay. Now, generally, what we do with an eagle release is we seek out individuals or organizations that could use some extra prayers. There's a common belief among many Native people around the world that if you say your prayers with an eagle feather, the eagle feather will carry your prayers to God. This eagle has over 7,000 feathers. And because of COVID-19, we can't do group things. And so, but we did invite a very, very sweet family that's actually going to do the release for us. And Brooke, are you my victim?
Yep.
Okay, come on over here, Brooke. Brooks. This is Brooks, and he's an apprentice falconer, and very, very much into falconry. And I don't know if you want to tell about what happened or not, but it's fine if you don't want to.
Yeah. No, yeah. Why don't you go ahead and say that?
Okay. Well, basically, Brooke has a very sweet family. They've got 2 children, and a couple of months ago, they had a newborn that was born early and didn't survive. And so this eagle is in honor of their sweet baby that is no longer with us.
Her name was Ivy.
Her name was Ivy. And so we're going to send prayers on the wings of an eagle up into the heavens for Ivy. Now, Brooke, when we do this, it's very, very important to do exactly what I tell you. You've handled red-tailed hawks. This is very different. It's a completely different game. And like I said, 600 pounds per square inch of crushing power. Those feet, those things can really hurt you badly. And so what we're going to do is I'm going to walk the eagle down around to the pathway just slightly below us here. and I'm going to hand the eagle to you. And what I'm going to want you to do is that you want to put your arms just straight out. I'm going to take the eagle and push it into your chest like this. And I'm going to want your right hand and left hand, one on each leg, and kind of hold him kind of snugly in. And this is the safest way you can hold him. And then you hold him for a minute, and then when you're ready, you just basically take a step forward and throw him. Does that make sense? And throw him away. And the wind's kind of coming in this direction, so we're going to try to chuck him into the wind as much as we possibly can. Questions?
No questions.
Okay. Anybody have questions about what we're doing before we release it?
How old is this eagle?
This particular eagle is this year's young, and so it would have hatched about April, and it was full grown, and basically got separated from mom and dad too early, was not feeding itself, and so we've had it for a couple of months, and it's all nice and fat now. It was horribly dehydrated and starving to death when we got it. It was just pretty much lifeless. And so we've got it all healed up and taken care of, and now it's ready to go back to the wild and be an eagle again.
How long does it take before it gets adult plumage?
It'll get its adult plumage at age 5. And the white that you see in the tail, it'll lose that white when it's 5 years old, and the tail will be kind of darkly barred at 5. So this is
Show
there's our
the
juvenile.
wing.
And yeah, if you want to see, you see the big white patch under the wing here? Okay, we call that the mirrors. And when you see golden eagles flying, quite often you'll see those mirrors, and that's a juvenile. And at 5, they lose the mirrors.
You can see the white better from the back.
Pardon?
How far is its wingspan?
This one's about 6 feet. Yeah, and this is a nice large male. The way we tell the difference between male and female size, the females are a third larger than the males are. But males are 5 to 9 pounds, and females are 9 to about 14 pounds. And so this is a large male. It could be a small female, but I'm pretty sure it's a nice large male.
Will he stay in this area?
Well, he'll stay in this area probably because these are not highly migratory in this area. So he'll stick around, but he'll be within 500 miles. If that makes any sense. Pardon?
Can they see through that?
No,
mask?
that's why the hood's there.
It kind of looks like he can, though. Anyway.
Yeah, no, he can't see a thing.
Yeah.
And the reason for the hood is to keep him calm when we're transporting him in the car. And we'll obviously remove that before.
I have a question for Brooks. You are an apprentice falconer for how
Yes.
long?
For a year and a half now.
And your sponsor is?
Mark Housekeeper.
And Martin, who is Mark Housekeeper's sponsor?
Well, Mark was one of my apprentices, one of my students. So we're kind of passing it down by generations here.
I just thought that would be an interesting note.
Yeah.
So yes. Well,
Second generation.
Come over this way. Anybody that would like to stay at the rail, that's the easiest. You're just going to go right there, wrap your arms around, and then get each leg.